Hey everybody, it's Mark from the Geek Church, and today we got a special product here from a company known as Cherry. They produced a lot of keyboards in the past, and we have actually reviewed them. But today, we're going to go a little ergonomic with the Cherry KC4500 ERGO. Anyway, we'll be unboxing it and trying it out right after this. Okay, nothing to do but unbox this guy. I'm going to make some way, go right here. So, yeah. So, basically, Cherry keyboards are really decent. I've tried them out before. They usually have good... Oh, hello. This one is really going overboard as far as comfort is concerned. However, that comfort is kind of, I would say, subjective rather than objective. You see, I hope you're comfortable with these type of keyboards. Yes, these ergonomic ones. I don't remember when this became popular, maybe around the 90s or something. I remember seeing a bunch of these just come out all at once. I was never a big fan of them. Maybe I just don't like the idea of having this kind of keyboard fashioned here. And honestly, when I typed on it, and I typed a whole article on this thing with this keyboard because that's how I review. I kept getting into trouble. I kept getting the C and V confused, and that got a little bit, well, you can read the article for a bit of anecdote about that. Well, that's pretty much it, just the keyboard itself. Something I want to draw your attention is, you know how a lot of keyboards have these flip out things, like on the legs, to lean them upright a bit? I happen to notice that this one has these 3 legs here on the bottom that lean it going this way. Most of these things will prop it up like this. This is actually propping it up like that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm assuming that that's an ergonomic thing, and I'm just going to go with it. Maybe that would have helped my thing before. I definitely want to take the time to talk about this palm rest. It is very good for your wrist right here. Puts the keyboards exactly where they need to be resting. I'm guessing I'm probably going to get a lot less carpal tunnel from this thing in practice than I would on a regular keyboard. Okay, but as I mentioned before, if you're not familiar with these things, this can be a bit of a learning curve, and honestly, I never really like these things, but hey, if you maybe, some of you, these things have been around long enough so you've been raised on them. And if you were, and if you maybe can't go back to a regular type of keyboard, like the one on this laptop right here, I understand. But for me, honestly, I kept doing this thing where I'd try and type the letter C, but my finger would have never really hit the letter V. And I kept running into that for several types of things I was trying to type, and it's making me not really want to type any numbers in. But hey, this is a subjective opinion because honestly, I'm not really that into ergonomics, and there's a bit of a learning curve, and hey, but you guys probably already know that. You probably don't need me, who is a self-proclaimed tech expert at best, to tell you that. I'll leave it up to you whether you want to decide to get this. So I guess really the only test I can give is simply plugging it into a regular laptop here. Okay, that got really awkward. And trying her out. This is even going to get a bit more awkward as I plug this in here. Okay. Ta-da! Do I really need to show you how it works here? Honestly, I think you guys have seen enough keyboards and computers to know how they work. However, just to be on the safe side, I just want to try and type something in. Yes, this is me typing this stuff in. It's better, and I remembered tried to typing a capital I and I got a ZI for some reason, and they were both capitalized. I must have hit the caps lock. This is the fun stuff about having an ergonomic keyboard. You know, sometimes I wonder if you wrote a book with an ergonomic keyboard, how many of the errors you'd see standing out. But hey, I'm going to just sort of recommend this thing if you are into ergonomic keyboards, because hey, look at this guy. Ergonomic keyboards are dead sexy. Yeah! Woo! me, there's nothing left to do but to give you the price, and that price is a solid $44.99. Get this at the Cherry site, but honestly, you can find more information about there. I had to kind of find it through other means. This is one of those products in which when you log onto the site, they don't exactly show you a place where you can buy it straight from the site. You might have to go to your local store and get it there. But I found the price was about $44.99 based on the searches that I did for it. So maybe get it cheaper, who knows? Anyway, this has been Mark Ross from the Geek Church, and I'm ergonomically signing off.